BookTube, it's Missy, and today I'm here to do a giveaway, a big giveaway, a lot of books for this giveaway. So I have all of these books that I will be giving away. I'm going to be doing little mini reviews on the books, or kind of just talk about them a little bit so that way you guys are more familiar with them. All of these were sent to me by the publishers. There are 2 that I have not read, but I will talk about that. And yeah, let's get started. The rules for this giveaway. You need to be subscribed to my channel. I like giving giveaways to subscribers, not to randos that never participate in anything or talk to me in the comments. I want to give away these books to friends. And if you talk to me in the comments all the time, I know who you are because I respond to them. You are my friend, and I want to give stuff away to you guys. Now, there are a lot of books here that I'll be giving away. So this giveaway is for U.S. residents only. I do apologize for all of my international friends. I will be doing my trade-away giveaway soon. And again, trade-away giveaways, you send me something, I send you something. Once I get to 5,000 subscribers, I will be doing a gigantic giveaway. And I thought I would be able to get that done last year, but then I lost like tons of subscribers. And I know that has happened to people all throughout YouTube, where they just lost hundreds of subscribers. I don't know why. Maybe they were bots. Maybe YouTube was just cleaning out old like accounts that aren't being used anymore. I don't know what it was, but I lost a whole bunch. So now I have to wait until I get to 5,000, because I was at 4,500 and I was like, ooh, I'm so close. I'm going to be doing a giveaway very soon, but now I'm down to 4,200. So at 5,000, I'll be doing a giveaway, but this time around, it's just for U.S. residents only. And the first one I'm going to be giving away, and I talked about this in a previous video, but it's Water for Elephants by Sarah Gruen. This is a historical fiction romance set at a circus. There is like a guy who jumps on to the circus train, I guess. I don't know the story because I've never read it. And then he decides he wants to stay at the circus, and then he falls in love with one of the circus people, but she's already married. They have like an affair, I think, something like that. Not quite sure. I have seen snippets of the movie starring Robert Pattinson and Reese Witherspoon, but I didn't watch the movie. I've just seen it in passing, like on trailers. So if you have always wanted this book, just let me know down below that you want Water for Elephants, okay? That's all you have to do. Just say, hi, Missy, I would like Water for Elephants, and I will put you in that hat. All right, the next book is The House of Vespers by Perrick O'Donnell. I received this from Tin House Publishing back in December. I read this for you guys and reviewed it back in January. I absolutely loved this book so much. This was my first 5-star of the year, but this is an ARC, and I don't need it. And it also comes with a postcard. Yeah, I don't need it. It's not signed or anything special, so I'm going to give it away to one of you guys because I absolutely want the hardcover of this book. Now, this is about a woman who either is murdered or jumps to her death out of a window. Now, when the police show up to investigate this death, she has a message stitched into her skin. Now, this message is very important to the storyline and also the hook for me wanting to read this book. I'm like, oh, a message stitched into your skin is super interesting. Now, there are 2 parallel stories going on. There's one, Gideon, and I can't remember what's the other guy's name? Inspector Cutter. Gideon and Inspector Cutter. They are investigating what happened to this dead woman. And then on the other side, parallel to this story, is a reporter, a woman reporter, who works for the main newspaper in her area. She is also investigating what happened to this woman, but she's also trying to figure out what happened to this like very rich man that was supposed to be at a party, and he like left in a hurry, and then we don't know what happened to him after that. So she's following what's going on with that guy. They're following what's going on with the dead woman, but it's all interconnected, and then it comes together at the end, and I really, really, really enjoyed it. I love gothic like murder mysteries set in London, and this is in 1893, so I just love the way they speak. It was very fun. So if you want this book, just, you know, put down in the comments, I would like the House of Vespers, and I will put you in the hat. All right. The next book I have here is This Is Not the Just Show by Anna Carey. Again, this is an ARC. I'm going to give you the paper inside too, because why not? I did also read this back in January. And yeah, I own this in hardcover, so I don't need this edition. This is about a girl who is living her life like, you know, normal. And one day she sees something funny, and then something else funny happens. Funny, not ha-ha, but funny as in strange. She doesn't know what's going on. She's confused. She feels like people are lying to her, yada yada. If you like The Truman Show with Jim Carrey, the movie, the old movie, then you will like This Is Not a Just Show, because it's similar in the fact that our main character does not know what's going on. But instead of, you know, Jim Carrey being the main character of The Truman Show, we have a teenage girl, and she's living in the 90s, and that's all I'm going to say, because it was just so fun to read. I think I gave this one 3.5 or 4 stars. I didn't quite like the ending. I thought the ending was a little lackluster, but it was a fun read nonetheless. And if you can see, look at, for all of my subscribers that were in high school in the 90s, like literally all of this stuff was probably on my wall too. I love it. I definitely had this Leonardo DiCaprio poster right here on my wall. And I did own Gwen Stefani's No Doubt CD when it first came out. So this was a lot of fun to read. If you want This Is Not a Just Show, just let me know down below in the comments. All right. The next book I'm going to be giving away is Gory Details, Adventures from the Dark Side of Science by Erica Engelhaupt. I received this from, I don't even know. I don't know who sent this to me. It might, it's published by National Geographic, but I think it might have come from K Publicity. Can't remember, but I did receive 2 of these. I read this one last month or the month before. I did do a review on it. However, I still haven't put up those reviews yet. So here is a short review of this book. It is basically nonfiction, and it tells you all of the gross things of science. There's the table of contents. I cannot tell you how many times since I've read this book that I've referenced this in conversations in my home. My husband brings something up, and I go, oh my gosh, in the book I read, he says something else. Oh my gosh, in the book I read, it totally talked about that. So this is highly, highly, highly addictive. The reading is fun. I loved everything that I learned. It was so fascinating. I'm just gonna read to you guys from the contents, the table of contents, my most beloved, okay, subjects that I read in this book. So, Would your dog eat you if you died? That was fascinating. I absolutely loved learning about that. Pass the Semen was so good. Okay, so good. If you didn't know, blowflies, that's their favorite meal. Semen. That's their favorite meal. So fascinating. What else? Necrophilia. That's a pun. Crow is what we're talking about. Necrophilia was super interesting. Ooh, Everything Under the Creepy Crawlies Part 4 was super interesting. That's Not an Eyelash really grossed me out. And we have The Fecal Cure. This is in the news all the time, but it's not talked about as The Fecal Cure. But definitely read that one because that one was very interesting. So was Licking Your Wounds. Dogs and cats should not lick your wounds. Their mouths are super full of bacteria that we do not have on our bodies. And so when our bacteria and their bacteria mix, sometimes it can cause like necrotizing fasciitis. You know, you don't want your body to start eating itself. And some tongues, some animals, whether it's cats, dogs, whatever, if they lick an open wound, you can get super infected and die or lose limbs. At least that's what happened to this lady here. What else? Celluloid Psychosis was really good. And the Voodoo Doll Riddle was nice too. So there's a lot of interesting facts in this book. And if you don't follow me on Instagram, the link is down below. But this glows in the dark. It is so cool. So the gory details part glows in the dark. And I left it on my toilet, you know, and then I went in to go get it later and it was glowing and it freaked me out for a second. So cool. All book covers should glow, in my opinion. It's just so awesome. All right, and then the last book I want to talk about is The Falling Woman by Richard Farrell. Now, this is the final copy. I got this from Algonquin. And they sent me 2 books. I haven't even read this book yet. This came out this month, I believe. Or did it come out in... It might have come out in May. But I didn't get it until the last week of May, so I missed it. The Falling Woman. It came out last year. And this is the new edition cover. So this is a new cover. But it's been out for a while now. So I'm giving this away as well. This is about a woman who is on a plane that crashes. She's the only survivor. And she survives with no scratches on her. Nothing's wrong with her. People are wondering how she survived. She doesn't know either. So I'm interested. I'm hoping this is one of those amnesia things. Like she doesn't remember anything. Because that's a buzzword of mine, amnesia. So yes, this is, if you want to read The Falling Woman by Richard Farrell, just let me know down below. All right, so those are 5, yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 books that I will be giving away to U.S. residents only. I will be doing an international one eventually when I hit 5,000 subscribers. But yes. If you are interested in these and you live in the United States, let me know down below which one you want. Yes, you can double dip. Okay, if you want all of them, then put your name down for all of them. But remember, when I do my hat, you know, I pick your name out of the hat, whichever one I pick out first is the one you win. You cannot have anyone. You have to get the first one. Now, there has been times where nobody wants a book. And if you put your name down for all of them, then you might get 2. Okay? Hopefully that makes sense. Again, the rules will be down below. Please follow me on this channel if you want to participate in this giveaway. If you are not subscribed and you are not a subscriber, then I'm not going to give you a book. All right, thank you. That's it. Yes, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your week, and I will talk to you soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.